Summer in Southwest Michigan is here. So I put together a list of 6 different adventure starters to inspire new experiences while out exploring. Let's go. Number 1, paddle the Lighthouse. And if you're like us, you're gonna put in at Silver Beach. And technically, there are 3 different lights that sit at the end of 2 piers, each one completely different from the other.
And I always like to call our lighthouses the castles of Michigan, and these 3 lights combined give an up-close view of our state's maritime history, with the North Pier head lights really kind of showing off those classic beacon vibes. I am willing to put my camera at risk on a paddleboard to get some photos from the water perspective, but I understand that most people would want to beach the boards and then go for a pier walk photo session instead.
This is a beautiful lighthouse, and I have to say that I appreciate all of the effort that goes into everyone that helps keep these lighthouses up. This one is perfect condition. The paint looks awesome. It is a very, very nice looking lighthouse.
Number 2, the Warren Dunes. Southwest Michigan is known for its dunes, and Warren Dunes stands as the perfect adventure starter for the day. We came around that corner and I was just like, wow, that is cool. Like, the fact that you're in the middle of the beach where you park and you have the beach on one side and the dunes on the other, it just feels like there's so much to do here. As soon as we arrive, we like to head straight up the dune, because once you're at the top, the shade that's provided by the trees there and the views that you get is its own reward.
We made our way north and eventually made our way down along the tree's edge to the dog beach. From here, it's a kind of a choose your own adventure. Follow the trails up into the woods, set up for a beach day, or order food from the food trucks. We decided beach now, food trucks after.
Number 3, the Maker's Trail. It's an ongoing adventure for us.
So let me explain. The Maker's Trail is a series of over 40 participating craft beverage stops in Southwest Michigan. Beer, wine, spirits, and ciders all are prepared by talented folks looking to share their craft.
Yours, I'm jealous.
When you're going somewhere for the first time and someone else goes there, it's like, they know what they like.
We typically stop by 1, 2, or even 3 every single chance we get, and that's why it's ongoing. Each space is unique, and that's what makes it so much fun. You don't know what you're getting yourself into until you arrive. For example, Pete's Cider Social. I bet most people have visited a cidery. But have you visited a mid-century inspired bowling alley that specializes in craft hard ciders?
And I think that lends itself to the unique nature of the Maker's Trail itself. All of these people expressing themselves through food and beverage, and then we just get to go there and enjoy it.
That is amazing.
This is another great one. Oh, the accoutrements are very important.
With the olives, we got the pickles, and then a buried piece of bacon.
Number 4, the Paw Paw Water Trails. Water trails are just like land trails. Land trails? That's a silly way to say it. Water trails are just like hiking trails.
A water trail is a designated paddle route for adventurous people looking to explore a new area. The Paw Paw River Trail stretches the distance of the 68-mile river that ultimately connects to the St. Joe River and continues out to Lake Michigan. We started the paddle near that connection point and traveled up the river. River paddles are delightful because the scenery is forever changing every time the river takes a new corner.
This is my first time ever paddleboarding in front of a golf course like this.
This golf course looks very nice. A lot of water though along this hole.
I don't even think I could pretend to golf that hole. I would probably put 4 into the lake by the time I got to the actual green.
We paddled for about an hour before turning around and putting that easy flowing river to good use for our return. As we drift back down, our conversation usually turns to a where do we want to eat kind of discussion. And there's plenty of spots to choose downtown St. Joe. Oh, and real quick, there are rentals there for anybody who needs the gear to get out on the water.
Number 5, climb Bald Top Dune in Grand Mere State Park.
This one is a self-explanatory description, but let's dive into it. Park and start climbing to be rewarded with stunning views of Lake Michigan. And once you're at the top, it is way, way easier to walk down to the water's edge, go for a swim, and then meander north to catch back up to the trail that will be heading back towards the parking lot. Of course, anybody is welcome to go the opposite way from how I described it, but then it's beach leisure first, climb second. And I like leaving my swimming towards the end of my hike.
Number 6 specifically takes place on June 8th. And if getting a taste of all things Maker Trail sounds like the perfect day, well, this is the opportunity.
The makers are gathering together at Waco Beach for the 2024 Makers Festival. It's the perfect chance to sample beer, wine, cider, and spirits while standing on the shores of Lake Michigan and listen to live music. As we discussed earlier, I said that it is lovely to visit all of these locations individually, but this is a chance to get everybody together and celebrate Southwest Michigan craft beverage as a group. And who doesn't want to celebrate Michigan while standing on the beach of Lake Michigan?
I felt like we've been in summer for a while,
Yeah.
but this feels fantastic.